I really used to like George Lopez, probably about a decade or so ago. Was a big fan of his stuff, thought he was hilarious, but then I noticed like through time in recent years he's kind of become a prick. A prick enough to where, with the release of this new Blue Beetle trailer, Blue Beetle is an upcoming DC movie that kind of looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, it's like a blue and black, like young Iron Man type of vibe from what I saw in the trailer. Don't know anything about Blue Beetle, but the end of the trailer has George Lopez's Uncle Rudy saying Batman's a fascist, and this was trending yesterday for quite some time. But I had a last minute road trip I had to go on and was on the road for like 8 hours, came home late, didn't get to talk about it, but I wanted to give my thoughts about this because this is more junk that Hollywood is trying to do. Batman, especially being attacked, is freaking weird considering that next to Superman, Batman's like DC's next biggest dude. It's literally Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. They're like the trilogy, the Trinity. But now with this new character coming out, and you know the way that Hollywood is with, and I'm going to say this because I love triggering some of the people in the chat, in the comment section, this wokeness that is being prominent in Hollywood. Oh, Eric, it's not woke, for diversity, blah, blah. You know, you could promote diversity without being intolerant of people, without labeling people as fascists, as labeling them as bigots or racist or anything like that. You know, you could agree to disagree in life and get along, but when you have to force feed stuff like Batman's a fascist at the end of a trailer, even if I'll give the benefit of the doubt, even if it's a joke, that's a bit much. But let's take a look at this article real quick. So this says that DC released their first Blue Beetle trailer, and it ends with one of Jamie Reyes' family members claiming Batman's a fascist. So the trailer looks like your standard superhero origin film, shows Jamie Reyes receiving the blue scarab in what looks to be some kind of corporate espionage gone wrong event. So personally, I think the trailer looks pretty freaking cool. Until the end, when I heard the line, I immediately rolled my eyes. But I was like, you know what? Okay, after Shazam and Black Adam completely bombed and failed, maybe this could be a hope for the new slate of DC. But no, I was completely wrong. I was like, great. So now the trailer does give some exposition on the Scarab and blah blah blah. Susan Sarandon gets shown. She's, I guess, a bad guy in it, and you see all these different action scenes and stuff like this. And then at the end, you see George Lopez in, I guess, a scene that's coming in the movie. And I guess Jamie says it's like Batman stuff, and George Lopez's character says Batman's a fascist. Why? Why do we need that? It's it's fitting that George Lopez says it too, because he's kind of been a prick, like I said, in recent times. He's very politically outspoken, and there's nothing wrong with having your, I guess, the right to your opinion and stuff, but sometimes he just becomes a bit insufferable with what he says and stuff. So I thought the cast of this movie looks overall pretty good. I was really interested in checking it out. But I don't know why they had to throw that line about Batman being a fascist in this. Like, does DC even want to make money anymore? Like, why would you trash your one of your biggest box office draws for like the last several decades? Even the bad Batman movies still had a decent amount of money turned in. It's when they do stuff like this, like some kind of weird political message and stuff that makes people tune out in droves, honestly, whether you agree with it or not. I think at this point, I have no clue what Hollywood is attempting to do when they're labeling all these classic legacy characters that are like white and rich and big leaders. They want to cast them aside. They want to put LGBTQ and females and everything else in the forefront, which, again, there's nothing wrong with diversity, but in turn with that, they're trashing everything that you built, and you should never bury your IPs, especially something that gives you so much, history and popularity for your franchise as a whole. Again, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, like the top 3 tier. And this is the first time that I can recall. I don't know. I guess benefit of a doubt. Okay, maybe it's just a quick little funny throwaway line in the whole entire movie. But the fact that George Lopez said it leads me to say otherwise, because his comedy has been that for quite some time, where he likes to run down right wingers and label white men as bad and things like that. It's actually kind of cringe, to be completely honest. Why would you insult, perhaps movie wise, your most popular and profitable character of all time? Like, to put that in the trailer, like the initial trailer reveal, is that supposed to be edgy? Is that like an edgelord type of thing? Because if anything, it definitely got people talking about it, but it got people like talking about it negatively. People are wondering what the hell is up with that. And I know there's going to be people in the comments, oh, you're overreacting. It's just no, dude. No. Trust me, this is going to be snarky woke trash. I mean, the antagonist is a 70-year-old Susan Sarandon. Is she going to knock it out of the park? I have no clue. To me, like, I did the comparison earlier of it being like it looks like a black and blue Iron Man. Is it going to be a snarky Mexican Iron Man that trashes everything that's white and Republican, because that's what's in? Oh yeah. I don't know, guys. And then recently, and I'll probably be making a video of this, there's been since now deleted tweets from the director of this movie that are particularly damning. That I was like, wow, that person really said that. So yeah, Batman's a fascist, guys. And the newest installment of Clown World, where the intolerant side decides to, I guess, make political commentary at the expense of entertainment for something that could have been good. So let me know your thoughts, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching.